So now we're way up here.
And what might you need,
The Forgotten Ruins. So I honestly don't know.
My blood's calm. I prefer it boiled. Yes?
I mean, I have no idea now where this thing is supposed to be. On the map, it should be like right in here. Unless this is the place. But that doesn't make sense either.
Great view from here. An amateur, I guess.
It's said that the Forsworn made dark pacts with the Hogwarts, and that is why they can use magic.
Stop. Harry?
This really doesn't make sense. Unless this mechanism up here is that going to be the place? Gosh, we're going to have to go back up this way.
Oh, I see.
Oh. I mean, is this the place? Okay, so this is the place, Deep Folk Crossing. Okay. So this is where we need to go. This weird structure. How exactly do we get in here? Okay, so we gotta go over here.
We need to hurry.
difficult crossing. Okay, so there's... Oh. Dwemer Converter. Do we have to put a... oh, here it is.
Beat me to it this time. That's what, your third? All right, only one left to go. I'll meet you there.
Alright, Katria. Thing of it is, though, I need to spend some time with the Greybeards. My shouts are sorely lacking.
I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting.
Okay, so you don't have those. I may have given those to
Need something?
Janasa. Oh, you know what we did? We dumped those back at, let me just see what if I can use these, perhaps. Okay. Does it not do anything? Dwemer Converter. Alright, I guess it doesn't do anything. Or I just have the wrong item. Alright, so let's make our way this time. Lost to the Ages. The Way of the Voice. So we need to go all the way this way to Iverstead.
Yes, Sarah?
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know. We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course.
That's where I'm headed.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
We need to hurry.
Let's go for 10 hours again. Well, slider, come on. There you go.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Maybe another time.
You should
You
probably
look a
be in
bit
bed.
peaky.
You're looking a bit under the weather.
You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
Really? Oh. Well, I think I have a cure disease. Alright, ladies. Let's ascend. Let's ascend our way up to visit the Greybeards.
Great view from here.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
How do you feel about your post here in Iverstead?
It's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard. All right then.
Oh, I'd
Is that
love
why
to
you
see
want to
that.
go to the Dawn
We're
Guard?
one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Guess I might as well eventually get my cloak. Ah, yes.
Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers
The
of
green
Novigrad.
fire. Pines fire. Faint whispers of an ancient language.
It's beautiful here. Amateur, I guess.
Oh, what is this one? Pillar of Storm Blasts. Alright. Boy, look at that rain. You pretty much... There's a good deal of Skyrim you can't see with all that fog and rain. Really obscuring everything. I would imagine it'll clear once we get to higher elevation. Did you hear the Greybeards call for the Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Makes it practical, I guess. Do you visit the Greybeards as well?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials. But not to make conversation.
Oh, you know what that
Good day.
reminds me? The fellow down here. He needed to have food brought up to the Greybeards, didn't he? Let me make my way back down and go talk to him. And just where is that gentleman? Is he the one that works in the fields here?
Oh, you're a traveler. You must have so much to tell about the world outside this boring town.
Can you tell me about High Hrothgar?
The Greybeards are a strange bunch. I heard they live their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine?
Well, I'm about to go talk to him, so much for that, I guess.
I wish I could go with you.
Let's find the man who is taking food up there. It's probably at the end.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
You're not that man.
We need to hurry.
What a boring conversation.
We don't get many. Need a room? Maybe a drink? You name it.
Are you the guy that I need to take the food up there? Let me get some water first.
Of course.
What can you tell me about High Hrothgar?
The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed.
I see.
Keep your eyes open in the barrow. That's how they get you.
You have a grim look.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Well, what about the man that takes food up to the Greybeards? Do you know where I can find him?
If you fancy a bit of music, let me know.
Sure.
Right away, my lord.
Don't get too far ahead.
Alright. He's not in here, obviously. We may just have to make... Oh, we may have to make the trip without him.
Great view from here.
You have to let Astrid follow her heart. You can't tell her what to do.
She's our only child.
Is it this guy?
Am I to throw her to the wolves?
Hello, my friend.
Your
What can I
heart
do
is
for you on such a fine day?
She just wants to see the world.
Have yourself
Just
a
like I
great
did when
day.
I was her age.
And if she decides to leave Iverstead? What then? No.
An orc follows to the
I
death.
can't bear the thought. My daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge.
Can you tell me anything about the monastery up the mountain?
They call it the path to the monastery to 7,000 steps. Can you imagine? I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing from exhaustion.
Alright, I need to find the man. Maybe that's
Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
Hmm?
Did you ever hear the... Oh wait, we already spoke with you. Alright, so I don't know where the gentleman is. We first meet him down here when we do this quest, but he's not here at the moment, so we'll just have to go without him. He'll have to bring his own food up to them later on, I guess. Well, you can see a little bit more. Gosh, that's a high peak that way. Men are born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. You know what? You still have a good bunch of the cooked beef, don't you, Janasa? Oh. Probably got a ton of cooked. No. Well, she might have been. Or no, wait.
You have a grim look. Need something?
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Alright. I'm not sure where the enemy is. Alright. I'm gonna read this without interruption, but... Where are you at, bear? Grief. I don't see where he's at. There he is. Fledgling spirits of men were strong in the old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Who are you, by the way?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Fair enough. Did you hear the Greybeards?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were many-fold. Are any of you ladies good with lore? sheet of ice. So what is that place? Oh, is that really, is that Bleak Falls?
An orc follows to the
Wow.
death.
I didn't think we'd see it from this distance. With roaring tongues the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. For years all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim, stripling then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. So this is definitely a save. Are you the man I need to speak with?
So, a dragonborn appeared. We will see if you truly have the gift. So, a dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
You call me Dragonborn. What exactly does that mean?
First, let us see if you truly are dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
Alright.
Shout at us and let us... Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
You guys summoned me?
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
And what exactly is that destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
Could you please explain who you are and what this place is?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I see. Well, I want to find out what it means to be this Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
So, I'm not the only Dragonborn that's alive?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Well, sir, I'm here, so I guess I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn.
An orc
When you
follows
shout,
to the
you
death.
speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
You look great. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king.
You learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Winning a war takes 3 things. Coin, and even more
Now,
coin.
let us see how quickly you can master your new thum.
An orc follows to the death.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Well?
My blood's calm. I prefer boiling.
Force, no! Well done. Again.
You have a Need grim something. look.
Force, no!
An
Yes.
orc follows to the death.
You learn quickly. Once more. Force, no!
My blood's calm. I prefer it boiling.
And what might you need?
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn.
And what might you need?
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Yes, Sarah?
Why don't you ladies hang out here while I spend some time with these gentlemen? Alright.
May your weapons be sharp and your prey fresh.
Yes.
see that you have already begun to learn the whirlwind sprint shout. Master Bori will teach you Na, fury, the second word of whirlwind sprint.
No.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wood. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new word. Master Wulfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? Vex!
Is he gonna do it, or what?
Wood? Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Vex!
Wood? No!
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I don't know how I do it, it just seems to happen.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Where or why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me being Dragonborn?
No doubt. The appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Surely there's more you can tell me, right?
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
Okay. What exactly does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
And why is it that the shouts are in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
So there are only 4 of you in the monastery?
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
Okay. Can you tell me more about your group?
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Okay. Why is it that the other fellows, or the other monks, why don't they talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
What exactly does it mean, the way of the voice?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
Alright, I will try to follow the way of the voice.
That is commendable. But remember, the dragon blood is itself a gift of Akatosh. Do not try to deny that gift. Your destiny requires you to use your voice. Why else would Akatosh have bestowed this power upon you? If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true to the way.
Can you tell me more about your leader, Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Alright.
Sky, guard you.
So, Jürgen Windcaller, huh?
Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
6:17. You know what? Can I just sleep here for the night? No doubt the temperature's
I'd rather
gonna
be
drop.
sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king.
Temperature's gonna drop dramatically at nighttime, won't it? I don't suppose these gentlemen have an extra bed that I can sleep in? First stanza of Kragenic. Okay, that's interesting. High Hrothgar Library. Well, I guess I could always... Oh. Here's the council meeting chambers. I guess I could just sit and rest here for the night.
Amazing pleasant change from the sewers. Yes?
Alright, let's go find Jorgen Windcaller. Let's see, where am I going here? It's really quite hard to read. Oh. Alright, so we need to go here. Ustengrav. Temple of Stendar. Let's go ahead and just fast travel there.
An amateur. Yes.
A Knight of Stendar. Spellbinder runic armor. A blade sword.
We need to hurry.
Let's see. My ebony armor is 88 and 41. The runic is 73 and 38. Let me see if maybe, should probably give this to our new
My blood's calm.
partner.
I prefer it
Let's see if she'll wear this new gear.
Great view from here.
Let's give her this first of all.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Looks good in that.
You have a grim look.
You look great.
Last time we entered a temple, we got
I submit.
as I was saying, the last time we made our way in another temple, we were rudely attacked. Alright, I don't want to steal anything.
My blood's calm. I prefer it boiling.
Yeah. Spellbinder runic helmet.
Winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin.
I know. My blood's calm. And what might you need, hmm?
You look great.
Don't get too far ahead. Yes?
All the beds are owned in here. Alright, that's not helping at all.
Yes, Sarah?
Alright. We need to go this way. Alright guys, we'll find this place where Jorgen is, then I'm gonna have to call it quits for the night. But again, just as a reminder, I'll be here Sunday at 7. And I'll be starting my first playthrough of Hitman Absolution. And Hitman will be my new weekly game. And Skyrim, that'll be my weekend game. So we won't be back to Skyrim until next weekend, Saturday. Alright, where is he at? Where are you at, bear? There's a Stormcloak camp.
I decided I preferred clean clothes when it's me.
Here's what I can spare.
Have some pretty decent stuff. Alright, let's try and get to our next marker here.
An amateur, I guess.
Alright guys, we're here. We will pick it up with this story next weekend, Saturday. So until then, you guys take it easy. I'll see you all next time. So long, everyone.
Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.